Hi, it's Graham. Today I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make a great music video like this with Rotor. I'll also be premiering our new style drop, Quaker. Let's jump right in. Okay, so this is the website, rotorvideos.com, and you're going to want to sign up if you haven't already, or log in. Just put in your email address, make up a password, and then you come through. This is our music video creation. So it's really as simple as 1, 2, 3, upload a song, add or pick some clips, and then pick an edit style. So first off, I'm gonna add a song. This is Morning Specco's Hope, which is a copyright-free tune if you want to download it and follow along with me. So that's the song added. So typically we go in and add clips next, but what I'm actually going to do is show you this new style. And this is all the styles that are available to me. And whenever I click on one of the thumbnails, then I get a preview to give me an idea of what this style is going to look like. And I also got a description. So I can hit play and I can watch back to see. So you can see here, all of the footage is turned black and white, and there's a kind of nice red and blue glitch effect over the top, and it sort of shakes and quakes on the beat. So this is perfect for electronic music, so I'm going to go use this style. My style has now been set, my track is uploaded, so the last thing to do is to pick some clips. I get the option of a bunch of categories. Within each one of these is a certain number of clips, which is what this number on the right hand side shows me. And I click in to discover each category and browse through the clips available. I can also click the upload button if I have my own footage. And the great thing about Rotor is if you've filmed yourself, even some clips with your phone, add those in alongside our professional footage and create a great music video. But as I looked at the preview of the Quaker style, I saw that the preview used some urban footage, and I like the look of that. So I'm going to come in here and find some urban footage. And also I'm thinking about the first shot now in my music video is kind of going to be a setup or establishing shot. So I'm thinking about like a wide angle shot of a city. So we've got a few options here. This one's nice, but it's kind of sunset. So I might save that to a little bit later because I don't want to go for an evening or night video. I want to have lots of nice whites and blacks for that black and white effect. So I'm going to start off by having a look at this clip, and you can see here I can preview the clip to make sure it's something that I want to use, and I'm happy with this, so I'm going to go ahead and select it. And you see here it drops down here onto my clip selection bar, and this is going to fill up with thumbnails, and this is the order in which they will appear in the music video as Rotor creates it. So another thing about the way in which Rotor creates is that it cuts and edits normally on 16 beats or 4 beats or 8 beats. Our algorithm is clever enough to listen to your music and find the beat. And so I normally pick clips in groups of 8 or 4, and that way those kind of cuts line up with the different content. So I'm going to have a look at some other bits of footage. I'm going to select them and add them in also. This guy over here looks good. And I think I'm going to put in 8. Typically for like a 3-minute video, you're talking about sort of 20 to 30 clips, maybe over 30 clips you want to add. So you definitely want to make sure you add a good few clips in from the browser for each category. It's a little bit fast. This is nice. It's a nice one of Brooklyn Bridge in New York. Take that. Empire State Building. I'll take that. These flags look good. And then I think I'll take my evening one now. So as well as previewing the clip, and adding it from here. I can also just click the plus to add it quickly if it's something I've already had a look at. So I'm done with my urban cityscape, so I'm going to come back to the category view, and now I'm going to go into the visuals category. To sort of match these hard lines and contrasty elements, I'm going to pick some nice black and white visuals that have been created in here. And I know some of this content quite well. I'm going to use the plus to add in some clips here that I know are going to work well. You can obviously take your time and preview all of this content. As you can see here, you can click and drag to reorder footage on this line so you're not stuck with the order in which you click on things. Okay, so that's 8 visuals and 8 city. And then I'm going to take some faces just to break up and add a contrast to the hard lines and to add a bit of the human element. So inside Belfast Youth, there's some nice faces. We've also got some in Neon Party. This one's going to go a little bit dark whenever it's black and white, which the style is going to add to it, but I still think it's going to work for me because I quite like it. Video art, this image that's on the thumbnail, I like it, the sort of girl behind the plastic, so I'll take that. And I also know in Fairground got some nice stuff with these lights kind of swirling behind. So that's good. I've got a number of faces now, and then the other element in the preview that I liked was some drone footage. So this is really good, rocks and sea, great contrast for black and white. Some of this coastline stuff is really nice also. And I like this snow stuff too. Okay, so that's a good range of clips to get us started, and then just what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reorder things slightly so that some of these faces appear up through the edit and not just kind of all together later on. So I'm going to add one in at the end of the city, bring the neon one in with the visuals, and push this one back to the end. Okay, so I could continue to add clips, reorder things, do all that kind of stuff, mix in some uploads, but I'm happy that I'm ready to do a preview. The great thing is that even after we do a preview, we still have the option to change things around before we buy anything, so it's good to start a preview and then you can come back and make changes rather than spending too long before you kind of get a feel for what the style and the edit is going to be like. So I picked my song, I picked some clips, I've got my style. Now the Rotor engine is a way of doing its magic. It's bringing all those things together, analyzing the track, making the cuts based on your track across the edit. You can see they're analyzing the audio first, so it's finding all those features in your track and doing all different kinds of detection on the harmonics, the tone, all kinds of really clever stuff. And then all that's being put together with the video that we've chosen and the way in which the style's been built. So at this point you could begin creating another music video, or because we have your email address, what actually happens is we send you a little email whenever this is done in a couple of minutes, so you can go make yourself a cup of coffee and wait to see your first video. Okay, so I've sped up that little preview a little bit so that we can get on with our tutorial. Okay, so now our preview is ready. We can hit the play button and we can watch back what we made. You can see this little watermark overlay that will be removed if you choose to purchase the video. So here we can hear our track and we can see the clips we picked. With this style in the beginning, it's cutting on the 16 beat, so it'll be quite a slow progression to begin with. Then as it moves through into the bigger segments of the song, more intensity on the drop, then that's whenever the faster cuts and more of the effects will be applied. So at this point, if you're happy with your video, you can go ahead and buy an HD version for just $30, or you can buy the standard def one. Or if you think, you know what, I want some more of a certain type of clip, or I want to change the order, we can click this create a new version. So this will take us back to browsing the clips and the kind of 3 steps bit. We could even change the track if we wanted. And then the final thing we can also do is add some text overlays. If you want to have your website or the title of your release at the beginning of the video or the end, all those kinds of things, you can add those completely for free as well. Okay, but for the tutorial today, we're done. Hopefully this has shown you how easy it is to make a music video with Rotor, and this is something that can help you as an artist promote yourself and get better content out on your YouTube for your releases.